to show you the first soap that I was making for this counseling center that I'm partnering with to put in a wellness bar, and I'm doing 3 custom soaps for them. And I did make the other one yesterday, but I was using kind of like an ocean type fragrance, and it just moved a little too fast on me, so it was not a good opportunity for filming. But today I'm doing their jasmine, and just a second, get the lye water in. Stir it a little bit with this. This one's going to be jasmine, but I have to do everything in shades of blue, so I'm going to do a part white and a part kind of a light blue. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add the fragrance, and I need 2 ounces, and this is exactly 2. Really pretty. This was a choice from the owner of the center, the psychologist. Now I'm going to dump in the titanium dioxide to get this to the white that I want. So what we're going to do is just make this kind of a very light blue. So I'm putting this bright in here, but I want it to be a different shade of the one that I did before. So I'm just kind of playing around with this a little bit. So I want this one just to be tinged with blue, but not really be blue, if that makes any sense. I just want the brand colors to come through, and I want it to be almost like a natural version of the other 2, but to see that little bit of blue coming across. The jasmine smells lovely. I've only used jasmine in bath bombs, and they smell really pretty too. I feel like this is what I want, where it's almost like this, like, you know, the off-white paints that have like a little bit of a bluish tint to them. That's what I'm going for. All right, so I want to just do this the rest of the way with my spatula, clean that off. Yeah, this is what I'm going for. First I was worried about having too much blue, but I think doing this is the perfect solution for the set of 3 soaps. And we'll see what this looks like as it starts to cure. I think we'll see like this really pretty, almost like an off-white eggshell with just like this tinge of blue coming through. All right, so I'm gonna actually attempt to pour. So we're doing round molds like this, and then I have custom labels that I've created. too much in that one. Hey everyone, I'm gonna have you just kind of talk with me about fall plans while I shrink wrap some soaps that I need to bring to my Chesapeake City store. Right, so I made a couple of these. They're kind of extra seashell soaps, and I actually need to give these a little spritz because the glycerin soaps on top get crystally if you're not careful. So we'll put those aside and let those dry first. What I'm doing is taking a few soaps that I made extras of just for my shop, and also I want one for a gift that I'm going to use tonight. So we're going to take these. I have some mermaids and I have one unicorn and just some that I've kind of put aside from collections to bring down there and be able to sell. I also have some Fruit Loops. So we'll put these in. You can see the nice sparkles on these. I have ordered an individual soap cutter that I'm very excited about so that I can cut these high top soaps that I'll be doing a lot easier. I'll show you an example of one of the high top ones here in a moment. So let's talk while I'm doing this about fall and beyond. I was talking actually with my hairstylist, and she was telling me about a candle company who does launches every 3 weeks on Instagram, and she'll launch entire collections, and that's really just the only way she sells though. These are some blackberry ones that I did just for the store because I have blackberry candles down there. So anyway, she said how, it's one of those models where you launch for like a day or however long it takes to sell out of a collection, and then you're kind of closed up on the website after that. So that is not my business model. However, it really got me thinking, hearing her talk about the way she and her friends enjoy doing that, and how I can incorporate something like that considering I do regular Facebook sales. So I spent a lot of time mapping out a strategy, and I'm going to test it with a fall collection launch and a winter collection launch in 2022. So here's what's going to happen. I am already planning soaps. I've already done a little preview of one of them. There'll be high top soaps like this, but I'm going to do pumpkin with these really adorable pumpkin soap dough pumpkins on top. And I'll do an apple one, like an apple crunch. And I'm also going to do one that is s'mores, so like a chocolate marshmallow. So I'll do 3 soaps, and then, I was going to be doing the soaps anyway, but then I've also decided to do some soy candles. So I'm going to bring in, I already have a pumpkin spice latte for the fall, and I'm going to bring in 3 other ones. And I'm not going to say what the scents are right now. You can watch on here for a little preview of that, but I'll be doing new soy candles just for fall that I'm very excited about as well. And then I've decided I'm also going to do some whipped soaps, and I've got, I can't remember if it's 4 or 5, but they're going to be fun, kind of different than the things that I have in my regular collections that are always available. My regular soaps are all kind of, I'll just grab one here, like, the pretty boutique boxes, and I have to keep these around for wholesale and so forth. But I'm gonna do some fun ones that are seasonal, and they'll be in very small batches. And that way I can launch them, and I was going to just do my Facebook group, but I think I'm gonna launch them on Instagram, my Facebook group, to my email list, and put them on TikTok and my Facebook page. So the plan is I'll have these whipped soaps that are like candy corn, and they're gonna have like little candy corn soaps on top of them with some sparkle. I'm gonna do a marshmallow one. Just think all scents of fall, pumpkin. I'm gonna do a lot of like coffee type scents as well. All the scents that make us think of fall. So whipped soaps, lotion bars, soy candles, decorative soaps like these, and lip balms I have planned. Oh, and bath bombs. So specialty bath bombs just for this, because I never just sell bath bombs on my website. It's just too hard to keep certain ones in stock. I don't really particularly like to make them, but I am going to do that. This is a unicorn. That's like the last unicorn. Instead of bringing that to the shop though, I'm giving it to a friend at dinner tonight, to her daughter. Okay, what else? Okay, now I can do these. So anyway, I'm going to do videos on YouTube, and then from those I'm also going to have someone who helps me with TikToks and Reels for Instagram, doing short clips of all of those. And we'll just, for the entire month leading up to the end of September launch, we're going to show sneak peeks. I'll have a giveaway. Of course, I love doing giveaways. I notice a lot of people don't really do those. I'll do an early bird special for my VIPs in my Facebook group, so they'll get a code to go onto a special page in my website and shop early. And then it'll just open up, and when they're gone, they're gone. And I just think that'll be really fun to do. And then I already have the winter, I'm not calling it the winter collection, I'm calling it the holiday collection, coming up in November, and early November, for Christmas shopping, with lots of like Santa themed icicles, Christmas lights, holly, all of the things you can imagine that are Christmassy, snowmen, with the same kind of things, the soy candles, the bath bombs. Each one will have something that's slightly different, and I'm not even mentioning all of the items that I plan to have. There are quite a few. So I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing this starting in this fall. I'm going to kind of test it out and see how it goes, see how it is kind of like leading up to that point. If I have kind of advertised it enough and done enough videos, like short clip videos leading up to it, we shall see. But either way, if you're interested in that, stay with me. All of these high topped, like beautiful soaps that I'll be doing with the pumpkins and the apples and the s'mores, I'll be cutting those with my single wire cutter, so you can get like a real close up of what that looks like, and the sound effects of it and all of that fun stuff. Okay, so I'm going to stop this part here. I just wanted to fill you in on what I'm doing for that part. I have an interview for a podcast coming up, and after that, I am finished with my afternoon. Actually, I thought you guys might like to see how I seal some of these soaps in the bag. So I have one of these sealers, and then I have a hot gun to shrink wrap them. So I'll show you what it looks like. It hasn't been warming up for that long, so I'm actually crimping it twice. Normally I just have to do the ends, but for some of these larger ones, I have some bags that are a little bigger that I need to use. So I'm just pushing this down until it kind of crimps it, and then we just kind of pull the top away so that it looks like that, and then I can shrink wrap it with a heat gun. I wanted to ask, just for an opinion, what your thoughts are on the decorative soaps versus the soap cupcakes. Do you prefer one over the other? I find that the cupcakes sell really well, but then when I do my Facebook sales and things, the soaps sell well too. That one wasn't quite ready. The soaps also sell pretty well. I'm referring to this kind of soap versus a cupcake. So what are your thoughts on that? What are the reasons you buy the cupcakes versus the soaps? Do you tend to use them? Are they more like decorative pieces? That kind of thing. And I'll show you the heat gun here too in just a second, so you can see how they seal and how simple it is. It's fun to be able to do some this way versus just doing the boxes. Kind of lets me stay a little more creative and not get into any kind of a rut. I really love the way these blackberry ones turned out. The swirl is so pretty. The blackberries on top are a little sparkly and they smell delicious. The purple turned out really nice in them as well. And then my friend Nicole made candles that go along with them. So those are actually at the shop. So I'll be bringing these to the shop tomorrow because people will be and have already started Christmas shopping, believe it or not. I did a lot of business last Saturday with people buying for Christmas. I kind of envy them for getting so many things done, like bulk buying for Christmas. And when that happens, they want a lot of the same thing, like the sets of the candles and the soaps together. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like when I use the heat wand. So I just hold this here or put it down and kind of gently go over it. And it begins to shrink. There you go. And then I put the labels on.